Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and it is day 17 of our Scrappy Advent Calendar series. Woohoo! We're certainly getting into the fun part of December now. Well, I'm assuming that. Obviously, I'm filming these in advance. But I assume we're getting into the fun part. Day 17, I'm hoping that I've done lots of Christmas related things already so far, and I've taken lots of photos for my own December daily this year. But anyway, who knows? Future me. So I am creating just a mini little grid layout on this 6x8 spread. So it's an outside of the page protector layout. Now, weirdly enough, I've put these in a different order. So I probably should have had this video as day 15 and then day 15's video as day 17 because day 15's video was actually story number 22 in Jess's album, which goes on the back page of this one. And I had been sort of releasing them in order, but then I've gotten a bit out of order, which is fine. So I just thought, you know what, there's lots of little cut aparts on this A5 paper stack in this Cocoa Vanilla Studio Joyful collection. I wanted to use some, and I thought, let's create a fun little grid layout. So these photos are from our Alice family Christmas, which is my mum's side of the family, in Bendigo. My grandmother turned 90 this year, so we had in 2022. So we had a 90th birthday party for her. She actually her birthday is in the first week of December, second week of December. Oh, I can't remember the exact date. Early December. And so we actually all got together late November for this, and we did a joint Christmas and 90th birthday celebration. So it was actually kind of nice to get together in late November. Christmas is always so busy, and one part of our extended family were never able to make it anymore. You know, things happen, people get their own families, and you know, our cousins all grow up and have their own kids, and I'm the eldest cousin on this side of the family. My mum's the eldest daughter, and so I'm the eldest. That doesn't always mean I'm the eldest, but I am the eldest grandchild. Funnily enough, my sister had kids before I did, so she's got the eldest great-grandchildren. But anyway, I digress. 4 of us now have children, although one of my cousins, they welcomed a little baby late this year, so that's exciting. But anyway, you know, times change, things change, families change, and so we've had a lot of trouble catching up. We used to catch up Boxing Day every year for many, many, many years, but just recently, in the last few years, that's been a bit tricky to get everybody there. So we had everyone there, and it was just lovely. So these are photos from that day, and so I'm creating a little pull out, because there was one big family photo that Jess took, and then there's another little photo of the kids just playing, you know, keeping themselves occupied, and so I wanted to include those, but they're not the best photos. Like the big family photo, like there's a lot of people in my extended family. You know, there's 4, my grandmother has 4 children, they each have 2 children, and then over half of them have partners, and then there's great-grandchildren, and you know, there's a lot of people, and so it's hard to see everyone in great detail, and I thought, you know what, let me just tuck that photo and create a little tuck at the back, and that's what I'm doing. So I've just been embellishing my little grid squares here. I actually cut out the number 21 from one of the Cocoa Vanilla Studio pattern papers to add in that grid, and then I've added some of the cut aparts too, and then I've just added some chipboard elements to a couple of those as well. So I've got a couple of presents, and then I made 2 of the chipboard candy canes and made them into a love heart, because you know, I'm extra like that. And then I'm just looking for something that I can add on top of the candy canes. In the end, I actually come back to a tiny word sticker, and I add a tiny word sticker to the photos as well. Now the photos are, what are they? 2x2. Yeah, they're 2x2. And so they're obviously square. Oh, and anyway, it's a grid. And then I'm adding some tiny word stickers, as I said, to the photos. And I do come in and add a little tiny word sticker over the top of the love hearts as well, which I thought was great. And now I'm going to create my little flippy bit. I do have these Avery tab things, which I bought many years ago. They're really hard to get in Australia. And I actually bought them from overseas. Don't ask me where. It could have even been from Ellie Edwards' store, but I don't think so, because her shipping to Australia is I'm sure, a realistic cost of shipping to Australia, but it makes it extremely difficult to order from her store. So I don't know where I picked them up from, but they were definitely from overseas. But I've used them for many years because I don't use that many every year, so it's nice to have them. And I've just put some tiny word stickers on the little inserty bit. And now with great difficulty, it's off camera because it's coming awfully close to my face for me to see this. I'm trying to insert the little strip of paper into the tab. I end up having to trim it down a little bit, and I added a tiny word sticker on each side, so it's quite thick. But that's okay. I get it in. I just do have to trim down the strip. So there you go. You can see I've got it in. And then I find easiest with these Avery tabs is to take one side off, line it up on the paper, and then you kind of press it down and then do the other side. As you can see here, peel and then stick. And it's important, I mean, you don't always have to, but you need to do it before you stick anything else down so that you can stick whatever it is over top of the sticky bit, because the sticky bit that sticks to the paper is quite large. It is see-through, so it will work if you forget to do it first, but I do find it a little bit easier to put that tab down first. Now I'm just trimming down the piece of pattern paper that I was using to hold those photos just to make it a bit more even. And then, have I already done it? I may not have. Let me see. Flip it over. No, I mustn't have. Sorry, I had to pause there to cough. I don't know if I told you. I told you in day 15's video, but I'm literally doing these voiceovers back to back. But I currently have COVID. It is late or mid to late November, late-ish November actually. Definitely late November. It's like the 25th or something, and I have COVID. Fun times. It's day 3. I'm feeling okay. You can hear that I'm congested. And I'm feeling all right. I do cough a little bit, and obviously with voiceovers, you use your voice a lot. You don't really get to pause to drink water or anything like that. So, I am coughing a little bit, bit congested, but I'm not too bad. And so far, everyone else in the family is still negative, but we'll see as we continue along. The kids are kind of climbing off the walls because they're at home from daycare. I've been home from work. It's been fun times. I'm hoping to feel better soon. Anyway. I created my little flippy flap there. I was talking through that, but I actually put some foam on the back just to kind of make a little pocket for it to slide in and out of. And so that's it. You can see the close-ups here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you've watched Jess's opening video. I'll leave it linked in the description box down below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.